The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the United Wrestling Network Tag Team Championship.
Kick things off with the United Wrestling Network World Tag Team titles on the line. And how on earth are you gonna stop these guys? The Wolf Zaddies, Bad Dude Tito, and Shane Cabrera.
There's a reason why they have those titles, because they're the best of the best in the company. These guys, they're on the top of their game and they stay there for a reason.
100%. Shane Haste, a tag team title holder as well. They can swap out kind of the Freebird rules, but the Wolf Zaddies are a real force to be reckoned with as we await their opponents. And the champions, Jason, are facing a stiff challenge here in the infantry from AEW and Ring of Honor. Captain Shawn Dean, Carly Bravo, coming to the United Wrestling Network. Their debut here as a team. We've seen Captain Shawn Dean in United Wrestling Network action in the past. These guys are perennial contenders for tag team titles everywhere. They'd love to debut here and take home the gold.
No doubt. I just got a simple read off of these guys from the back, and these guys mean business. These guys are athletes. These guys came ready, and they're going to be a tough challenge for our champions.
Two incredible teams about to lock horns, titles on the line, and that's what it's all about here at the United Wrestling Network. Some of the greatest talent as Jack Farmer here to set the stage.
Introducing first, the challengers, coming in at a combined weight of 420 pounds. They are Bad News and Tattoos, Carly Bravo, and the Captain, Shawn Dean. They are the infantry.
The crowd is letting them know that this is not their house.
And the champions, coming in at a combined weight of 515 pounds. They are the United Wrestling Network Tag Team Champions. Bad Dude Tito and Latino Meat Shea Cabrera. They are the Wolf Zaddies.
As physically intimidating as just about any team we've seen in the history of pro wrestling, the Wolf Zaddies, the reigning champions. I mean, they harken back to the days of teams like the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, just two incredible powerhouses, two great athletes. But Jason, talking about athleticism, I think that is what the infantry is going to have to lean on. They're going to have to use their agility if they stand a chance.
Oh, I completely agree, Todd. The Wolf Zaddies are good at two things: lifting people up and dropping them down just as hard.
It's going to be Bad Dude Tito kicking things off. And the crowd letting Bravo know what they think, that Tito's going to kill him. Tito has had such a history here in the United Wrestling Network. Former Heritage Champion, Red Carpet Rumble winner, multiple-time tag team title holder. He truly has done it all.
And it shows. Tito is orchestrating this crowd because this is his home for the longest.
Tito has really made a name for himself internationally as well. Has wrestled in Japan as part of New Japan Pro Wrestling. We've seen him pop up in AEW, Ring of Honor as well. But, you know, the infantry really well versed when it comes to tag team wrestling as well. You're going to see a lot of frequent tags, I would think, and a lot of double teaming. They're going to try and wear down the big guys.
It's a smart tactic to use their speed against the big guys, but power is power.
Tito running over Bravo, looking for the hip toss. As my longtime partner James Kincaid would say, that dog won't hunt.
Goodness gracious, the athleticism with all that meat.
Speaking of, makes the tag to Latino meat. Shea Cabrera, look at this, double flapjack.
They're in complete synchronicity.
And he was the meat of that sandwich. There was Carly Bravo into the cover now. And things are not looking good for the challengers in the early going.
No, they're not, but spoke too soon. We got a tag.
And that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to keep the champions guessing. They're going to have to stick and move and double team. Captain Sean Dean checking in. As I talked about, he was, in United Wrestling Network action in the past. It's part of the Red Carpet Rumble when we were in Arizona. Big Fatal 4-Way, a match that Tito won, in fact. Oh, man. As Shea will chop you, and it's hot knife going through butter type action here, my man.
They're called the infantry for a reason. They need the numbers. They need to work together.
Well, there's no basic training gonna get you through this. Look at the power of Shea Cabrera. Full military press. Oh my goodness. Well, the challengers are close. Not the way they would like to be right now.
Very nice, very nice. So much action going on in the ring at this moment.
I mean, home field advantage here for the champions. Big flying shoulder block there. And is that a senton from Tito into the cover? My goodness.
Tito's athleticism for a man that size is phenomenal, to say the least.
Longtime tag team champions, as I mentioned. Tito has held various singles titles as well. Blood rushing to the cabeza of Carly.
Just another gym day for Tito.
Out the back door, though.
And the numbers game is the game.
It was actually Sean Dean that was up in that suplex position. And yeah, you're right. And now they've cut off the ring, which is also a huge advantage right now for the challengers. Going to work. Look at this, a little do-si-do, flying forearms by the captain and Carly. Oh my goodness!
Just back and forth. Great teamwork
into the cover. Well, talk about getting sent to boot camp. There it was right there, literally boot right to the mush. Caught him in the kisser, and the infantry have turned this thing around. And look at this. Distracting the official. Choke on the outside by the captain.
Great strategy. These infantrymen are taking the enemy into the kill zone and having their way.
Into the cover. The infantry have turned this around. We've got to take a break. This tag team title clash continues right after this.
Yep, your worst nightmare. Your car broke down. Unless you already called Car Shield, the legit #1 auto protection company in the country. When you're protected with a plan through Car Shield, the process is smooth like ice and done in as little as 3 steps. 1, the tow truck takes your car to the shop. The cost of towing, covered when you got a plan through Car Shield. 2, plans through Car Shield have rental car options too. 3, when you pick up your vehicle, you don't have a big repair bill to worry about. When you call Car Shield, whether you got a small problem like a power window motor or a big problem like an engine or transmission that could cost you thousands of dollars, you're taken care of. Call Car Shield now.
Call Car Shield for coverage on up to 5,000 parts and get the Car Shield guarantee. Call 800-764-5611. 800-764-5611.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Ordering is fast and easy with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling. Tag is made, and in comes Shea Cabrera.
Latino me.
During the break, a big blockbuster by Bad Dude Tito turned the tide, and now you got a fresh Shea Cabrera in there, and that doesn't bode well for the challengers.
Not one bit. Back body drop. Lifts them up, let it drop.
Into the cover now after the backdrop. Gave Carly Bravo a good look at the lights here in the world famous Irvine Improv. Oh my goodness, what a clothesline cannon job.
Chop block.
Yeah, took out the knee, and I hate to say it, but sound strategy by the challengers to take out that base of these powerful foes.
You can have all the muscle in the world, but believe you me, as soon as that tendon gets attacked, it's a different game.
And they are doing a number on the knee of Shea Cabrera there. You talked about it. Ligaments and tendons are screaming right now in one half of the tag team title holders. By any means necessary, and the infantry have worked their way right back into title contention here in this matchup. They got everything going their way right now, and best thing they can do is isolate one member.
That's right. The infantry is playing textbook right now, targeting the ligaments, targeting the tendons, and using their numbers. It's great strategy, Todd.
Well, the infantry are hitting the range. They are marksmen indeed, and they have got a big bullseye on that left knee of Shea Cabrera, who is paying the price right now. And if you can take that size and strength advantage, but it's nullified if you can keep the champions horizontal and on the mat.
All that muscle does nothing for you if you can't stand. And that's what the tendons and the ligaments do.
It's an excellent point. They have cut off the ring. They have isolated Shea Cabrera, and they are doing a number on that lower extremity.
My goodness, he's not supposed to bend that way.
The fans here in the world-famous Irvine Improv are trying to urge Cabrera to get back to a vertical base. Easier said than done at this point, Jason.
True words couldn't be said any clearer, Todd. Che needs his partner.
And he's a long way from the salvation of that corner. In the opposite and unfriendly corner, tag made, and the captain is coming in, and I'll tell you what, the captain and the infantry are sailing right now.
Yes,
and they might be sailing right to the tag team titles if this continues. Did you expect the infantry to physically dismantle the champions the way they're doing right now to Shea Cabrera?
You look at these guys in the locker room, you don't think anybody can do the type of things that this infantry is doing to them right now. But they are showing that they work together, that they have the numbers, and they're in sync.
They certainly are. You know, as built, and again, these guys have tons of big match experience in AEW, in Ring of Honor, and now right here in the United Wrestling Network.
And that match experience shows, Todd. This crowd is behind their Latino Meat champion.
Desperation jawbreaker, but Carly Bravo is going to try and keep his body between Cabrera and Bad Dude Tito if he can. We'll see if he's capable of it. No, he is not!
Oh, my goodness!
One-way trip to the floor there.
Gravity is not their friend right now.
Oh, man, and Tito is going to be fresh. Oh, cheap shot city there, though, by Bravo.
Bravo said, I don't think so. She said, I do.
What goes up must come down, and Bravo goes down in a heap. And now, inches away, tag is made, and here comes one Bad Dude.
Ooh, put in work.
Tito is a house of fire, a casa en fuego. He is taking care of business. Oh my goodness. Rather throw you than know you here, Jason.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
And this is why they have that golden strap around their waist.
Suicide dive by Bad Dude Tito. I'll tell you, the champions, the Wolf Zaddies, have this place whipped into an absolute frenzy.
What are you doing? That's not your thing.
Oh my goodness!
Frog splash.
Here's the cover. Wow.
So close.
Split second save there. That was real close. I don't know that I've ever seen Tito go up top for the frog splash. Thanks for playing, Carly Bravo. We got some lovely parting gifts for you on the way out. Just got tossed out like yesterday's news.
Yes, sir. See you next time.
Challengers, though. Look out. Back in business. Double team into the clothesline. Impressive.
Perfection.
And they've got Tito isolated here. Look out. There it is. That is the boot camp. That side Russian leg sweep. And that big mafia kick. And that was close. We almost had brand new tag team title holders.
These guys are thinking together. Their minds are synced together. They are just on another level of tag team. And I'm beginning to worry about our champions. And just as I say that,
but the champs are an absolute machine. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Double your pleasure, double your fun. That Death Valley driver taking out both of the challengers. Tito back in there now. Oh my goodness. Not where you want to be. Look out here.
and down.
Double choke slam into the cover. And oh my god. Did he save him? He saved him at the last split second. No. This is going to be a judgment call here. I don't know if he made it.
And still, United Wrestling Network
That was close. Was trying to get in there to make the save. Didn't get there in time. Double choke slam. And the Wolf Zaddies get it done, but they had to earn this one. The infantry did not make it easy.
No, sir. And close is an understatement. Carly tried to save his partner at the last second, but he just had to push a little bit harder. Unfortunately, it didn't go his way.
And David Marquez will be getting a word with the reigning champions. Tito and Shay, the Wolf Zaddies, always a howling good time when the champs are in the house.
Hello, everyone. This is David Marquez with the United Wrestling Network. And Ohio, are you ready? We're coming. The Lorraine Palace Theater on March 28th. Tickets are on sale right now. So everybody watching Rock and Sports Entertainment Network, we hope to see you there. Go to the website, check it out. You'll see stars from AEW and WWE ID and New Japan Pro Wrestling and all your favorite stars of Championship Wrestling. So don't forget to be there. Tickets on sale now. Ringside seats on the stage. Be there.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks night guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Now the Brooks night guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Go to brooksnightguard.com and use the promo code to activate your special TV offer. That's brooksnightguard.com. Order today and take advantage of this special TV offer. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Introducing first, from San Diego, California, weighing 205 pounds, the man with the aura and the crown jewel of professional wrestling, Joey Lancaster.
Joey Lancaster, pretty stoic on his way to the ring here. He's been short on the win column as of late, but that's not an argument can't be made. It can certainly be made that he's got all the intangibles. He's got the upside. He's got the ability. He's been teaming with Jake Redondo. We'll see what he can do in singles ranks here, Christian.
See the focus in the eyes of Joey Lancaster as he enters the squared circle here in Hollywood. This man means business.
accompanied by the master of beer,
McCallion, a real powerhouse, hails from the catacombs. You know what's generally down in the catacombs, Christian?
What's that?
Bodies, bones. And Delirium has left a wake of destruction. And in the past, Joey Lancaster was one of those victims. Mix it up with Delirium in tag team action. Now these two tag team specialists will go one-on-one. And again, you got the master Amir out there. That guy, he cast a big shadow.
McCallion, a violent individual. Coming in tonight, Lancaster has a massive test in front of him.
I'll say this, Lancaster, though, he seems focused, as you mentioned. He seems like he's, just in balance. One with himself and ready to go here. Singles match between Lancaster there in the purple taking on McCallion. Of course, we talked about it. McCallion, a former tag team title holder. Those were different times and different days, but the power is very much still there and just more maniacal and unpredictable than ever.
Well, you're really just seeing the influence of that man who we called a mystery for many months as he stalked the tag team division here at the United Wrestling Network. Ultimately, we found out his name was Master Amir. And it certainly has affected the way that McCallion moves in the ring, his motivations. Some would say that he has a sadistic side to him that we had never seen in his championship history, in his championship past.
Flying knee there, look out here, reverse neck breaker. Lancaster came in with a game plan, executing it nicely, and if it wasn't for the power of McCallion, this thing might have been over. And look at that, flapjack, put some syrup on it. And McCallion coming off as he scoops him up here. Here we see the power coming off of a big tag team victory along with Slade against the Texas Outlaws. Wayne and Wyatt Rhodes when they made their United Wrestling Network debut up in Oxnard, Levity Live.
They bring a couple of young bloods, a couple of pure bloods. Wrestling does have more than one royal family. We saw the Rhodes brothers here, and they weren't able to mount a victory against McCallion and Slade. I just gotta say, if McCallion was a champion before
into the cover,
Master Amir and his influence, I mean, what does his future hold since Slade and McCallion have now joined with this?
Well, they're undefeated.
Man.
I mean, proof is evident. Delirium, since just casting a shadow of darkness on the United Wrestling Network, are undefeated in action, and they've had a little extracurricular as well.
Crowd didn't like that, and they're letting McCallion know it.
Certainly are, but this is the pace that's going to favor McCallion. Try and make it methodical, slow it down, use that power.
That's it, yeah.
Into the throat, into the shoulder strikes, clothesline. Everything McCallion does hurts.
Those catacombs that they dwell in must have a couple of squat racks, because McCallion's looking absolutely jacked tonight, but he needs an elbow there.
Gotta say though, I am pleased with the poise of Joey Lancaster. He didn't, we saw so many opponents lose right when Delirium makes their entrance. They just lose the psychological warfare. And Lancaster wasn't sweating it. And now has put together some great offense, showing his athleticism. Didn't hit with a spinning back kick, went upstairs with the enziguri and scored.
Yeah, he's able to miss and come back with that kick like that. You know he's on point. Right now, Lancaster has McCallion exactly where he wants him.
He's got to keep the full court press, though. And does. Look at that variation of the Rough Rider. It was a Rough Rider from McCallion, upset city. Here we go. No, not yet. Great performance by Lancaster, who, if I'm not mistaken, last time we saw him in singles action was against Fidel Bravo and made a great showing of himself there as well.
He sure did. McCallion looking to find out, does so. McCallion, look at him. Incredible. Just slamming Lancaster down. I don't know if Lancaster knows where he is right now.
Yeah, came down hard and heavy there, center of the ring, and look at this. He's trying to get him up in that launch position, and wise to it was Lancaster. Look at this, schoolboy roll-up.
Yeah, he was trying to give him that detox from the top.
He talked about
slams him down. He was unable to get it was McCallion.
Those catacomb squats down there. The only thing that might have saved McCallion there, perhaps tornado DDT. No, too much power by McCallion. Shrugged him off. Going back to the will. That barrel, that pail going to the depths of the catacombs with the detox. Dead center of the ring partner, and perhaps dead to rights. So whether it be
your winner, McCallion.
Whether it be tag team action or the singles ranks, Delirium continues their dominance and remains undefeated. And there's the man that's pulling the strings, the master, Amir. More action coming your way on Championship Wrestling.
Hey folks, I'm Chris Salcedo, your liberty-loving Latino, and if you're like me, you want to stay sharp, informed, stay connected. But if your hearing isn't what it used to be, it can feel like you're missing out on the conversation. That's why I'm excited to tell you about Nano Hearing Aids, the affordable, high-quality solution that's changing the way Americans hear the world around them. Nano Hearing Aids are sold direct and shipped straight to your home. Plus, the Nano Hearing Aids are a fraction of what you'd expect to pay for prescription hearing aids.
I didn't realize how much hearing I lost until I put the Nano Hearing Aids in.
Nanos aren't available in stores and supplies are limited. Call now to find the hearing aid perfect for you and your budget.
No prescription, no doctor, ordered online.
It's made a huge difference in my life, and I'm grateful for it.
Get back great hearing with Nano Hearing Aids. This special TV offer won't last long. Call now.
Call 800-644-1488. That's 800-644-1488. 800-644-1488.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Ordering is fast and easy with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing 201 pounds, Radiant Jake Redondo.
Radiant Jake Redondo. Redondo, a name that's got a lot of history in the Southern California pro wrestling region. And carrying on that tradition is the Radiant one. Again, we've seen him in tag team competition as of late with Joey Lancaster. And looking to bring the energy here. Both competitors here, Hex and the Radiant one here, both really, really hungry for a victory here in the United Wrestling Network, which, as we know, Christian, are very tough to come by.
Yeah, that's right, TK. Heck's going to try to muscle his way out of that rear waist lock, able to do so, but I mean, there you see Redondo just so nimble, so fast.
Redondo's got great fluidity of motion, just looks like he's underwater when he's in there. And Hex, I think, is going to have to turn this thing into a brawl partner. I mean, he's not called the headbang extremist for nothing. I don't think he's going to out-quick or out-wrestle Redondo.
No, I think that's safe to assume. But again, Hex is kind of a free spirit. Dude kind of walks to the beat of his own drum. And that's why it was interesting to see that he was sponsored by Nearly Average Wrestling.
He's playing the drum right now, right on the cabeza there of Redondo, out of the corner. Not a clean break there. Taking some liberties was Hex. Dropped down now by Redondo. He's quickens, and that's going to behoove Radiant Jake Redondo.
Yeah, Redondo is so quick and smooth on his feet. Even when jumping into the air vertical, unmatched in our locker room, Redondo can really move. And I like this look from him in a singles match, not influenced by any tag team partner or by two opponents.
Wow, look at that. Nice leg drop there. Little fake out job by Redondo, using his environment as a weapon. Look at this, flying cross body into the cover, hooks both legs for added measure, but still can't keep him down for the 1, 2, 3.
The fans are oohing it on at every single thing Redondo is putting out there. His offense is unique. It is one that, even that chop right there. You can just hear the reaction of this sold-out audience in Irvine.
Goes back, little double shot here at the Irvine Improv, and the momentum squarely on the side of Redondo, the crowd behind him as well. I think Hex is paying for those shots in the corner, those cheap shots, as the crowd counts in unison.
So what you want to see in a young wrestler, you want to see his ability to not only stay in the fight, control his opponent, but to entertain, to get the fans to want to see him. And eats a kick there, though, does Redondo, and Hex now. That shining wizard.
Yeah, that might do it here. He might be out into the cover. Heads up move to go for the win there when he had him in trouble. You know, he was hot dogging and grandstanding a little bit with Redondo there, and that's something similar costs Wyatt Rhodes up in Oxnard, and then he took the elevator all the way down to the basement, caught that top turnbuckle, and it's been a different match ever since, Christian.
It really has, and now Hex attacking, isolating Redondo into the corner, looking to reposition his opponent. Look at that, fighting out though, Redondo.
Is Redondo been more physical in this matchup than you expected?
Yeah, I mean, he's just so quick, he can attack from any angle. And right there, Hex, smart, scouts the move, able to hit that back elbow. And now Hex getting some confidence in his step.
You know, in the past, Hex was a little bit more fun-loving. We saw a similar edge and change in demeanor in Matthias lately, looking for victories, and I think we're seeing it here with Hex. I think just the competition and ending up on the wrong side of the win column, I think, is driving him to be more physical.
Yeah, it's one of the great things LaQuasa's been doing. He's been giving these guys chances. You know, if they lose a couple matches, they can get back in there and fight it out, try to stay in the rankings. That's what we're seeing here tonight. We're going to see who the better man is. Nice. And he pulls guard with that front chancery. He's got a double underhook under his arms there. That is locked in.
Yeah, nowhere to go, and flirting with tapping there was Redondo. You can see the redness on the neck there as, you know, that blood just getting cut off. And a great submission attempt by Hex.
It really was. Just out of nowhere, Hex just pulled that and almost got him.
Swing and a miss now by Hex, and Redondo flies through with the reverse neck breaker, beautifully done, and counters that submission attempt. Cleared the cobwebs in a hurry, did Redondo. That high impact move slides through, step up, Enziguri finds its mark.
Yeah, that landed on the button, and now Hex doesn't know where he is. Swings wildly, misses Redondo.
Boy, he caught him fired up. Caught him in the surf of Redondo Beach there, even though he hails, I think, from San Diego. Hooking, look at this. He's got that under into a spinning neck breaker. Elevate him. Here's the deep hook of the leg, and Redondo gets the win.
Your winner, Jake Redondo.
We take a look back at the replay, brought to you by Dickey's Barbecue Pit. We thought Hex had him cooked here with this submission, had him all tied up, but then Redondo turned it around. Beautiful neck breaker for the victory.
Yeah, that neck breaker was nasty. Redondo showing up, showing out tonight. One of the quicker competitors on this roster. Can't wait to see what the future holds for Redondo.
Great match between two hungry young talents in the United Wrestling Network.
Hello, this is Christian Cole with the United Wrestling Network, and today I have the distinct honor of being joined by a man who held the world title here in Championship Wrestling for 933 days, Danny Limelight.
Christian, what's up, mi gente?
What's up, man?
How you doing, baby?
I'm good, baby.
You looking good?
Yes.
Hair look good. Got your shine. I see you,
appreciate you, man. You brought something to drink for us.
Yeah, some party favors, you know, a little something, get the edge off.
That's right. I'm curious about the drink, really, because I'm curious if it's more of a funeral that we're having, or is it a celebration? I mean, we haven't seen you since that historic run as world champion ended, and there was controversy when it did, and I just want to get your thoughts on losing the world title and, you know, on Jordan Cruz and just the whole thing, man.
Funeral? I'm dead, Christian? My blood started pumping in my heart? This ain't no funeral, I'm still alive, baby. Ain't no celebration either, and I'm gonna tell you why, because you're right. The last time that I was here, I got beat in the ring. In front of my daughter, in front of my wife. My mother was here. All the fans, United Wrestling Network, that have been following me for this journey from bottom to top. They all watched me lose on some BS. It reminds me of how I used to do things like that to get ahead. with Papo, with Slice back in the day. So how I'm feeling? I'm feeling like Scarface in his last moments. See, but he isolated himself, kind of how I did. Isolated myself in this company. Everybody from all over the place, companies, countries, cities, places, coming in to get a shot at this. I had nobody. See, if I ain't isolate myself the way Tony Montana did, I might have had Slice in my corner. I might have had Papo in my corner.
Speaking of which, Danny, you did ask my assistant to set up a third chair here today, and I understand that there is a guest joining us for this conversation.
It sure is.
We can have our guest join us at this time.
Yo, what up, bro?
What's up, man?
Pleasure to meet you.
How are you? What's up, Slice?
Yo.
Oh, man.
Pull me up. Yo. What's going on, fellas?
5150, ladies and gentlemen.
You already know.
Hasta la muerte.
Did you know that Christian Faith Publishing works with authors just like you to turn manuscripts into published books? Hi, I'm Luke. Have you written a book but don't know how to get it published? We do. We take our authors through the publishing process from the infancy of editing to distribution and sales. We're looking to publish books with positive content in all genres. We understand that your labor is more than a book. It's unique, personal, and likely written with a higher purpose to spread the word. Interested in learning more? You can call the number on the screen today or scan the QR code, and we'll send you a free writer's guide packed with tips, tricks, and templates to help you finish that great American novel. Call now. Don't just believe me. Have you been reading these author reviews? Perhaps the smartest decision our authors make is to contact CFP. If you're ready with a manuscript and want your book reviewed, contact us today.
Call for your free writer's guide or scan the QR code now, 888-440-3095. That's 888-440-3095.
I was going to ask you guys to give a message for the tag team division. I think it's one of the best tag team divisions in all of pro wrestling right now here in the United Wrestling Network.
In the world.
And I can't see a world where you guys don't dominate it if you enter and get into contention. So,
if we enter and get into contention.
Yeah.
What kind of questions are you asking, Christian? You think we're gonna ask for permission, Papa?
Yeah,
Come
no,
on,
I'm just
bro.
saying. I'm just saying. So
the same way you gotta grind and get it, we gotta grind and get it.
Yes.
We gotta grind and get it. We're not gonna ask permission to enter the tag team division. We are the tag team division. 5150 hasta la muerte. We are the tag team division. We're gonna remind everybody.
There's no more championship dangling in front of me. There's no more tension between us. Like, there's nothing else to separate us now. They want to jump him while I'm not around. Why wasn't I around? Why did I never wrestle Danny? Because the contract wasn't right. They never offered me a good contract to come wrestle Danny. You think I'm gonna just wrestle my brother Danny without a contract? We've been tagging for how many years? Traveled the country, left the country. So it's almost a blessing in disguise that me and him never wrestled, because now we back together and now we're gonna run roughshod on everybody. And I'm pissed off. I don't have my singles championship shot in my back pocket? I think I should. But at the end of the day, me and Danny come after everything that's ours. No one's gonna say no to us. And if they do, then we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Yep. Take it.
Yeah, it sounds like whether it's anybody in the tag team division, whether it's Jordan Cruz, whether it's Big Baby Slim, I mean, you better be watching out for 5150. I trust your wife like the pernil I made, and your daughter, everything went good with that.
It was good. The food was fine, baby.
Good, man.
Pernil, arroz con gandules.
Yes, sir.
Gotta get him a plate fixed up next.
Yeah, we gotta get you set up. I appreciate the words, gentlemen. Good luck in the tag team division. You guys have been put on notice. This is Christian Cole standing by with 5150 for the United Wrestling Network.
What a way to kick things off. History in the making. And what do you think of the combination of the pink dream team here of Alex Gracia and the challenger in this world title matchup, Brittnie Brooks?
Brittnie Brooks, Alex Gracia. They are a power couple here in Hollywood. The light's not too bright for these two ladies. From entrepreneurism to, of course, professional wrestling, they can do it all.
And who better to prepare the challenger Brittnie Brooks than somebody that faced Big Mama one-on-one with the title on the line in a historic fashion, that of course being Alex Gracia.
That's a great point to have Gracia in your corner after that incredible fight a number of weeks ago with the world champion Big Mama. It's got to be an advantage for Brittnie Brooks. We'll see how well she scouted her tonight.
There's only one that will ever be the first to ever do it. And after many years of speculation and wait, we finally crowned our first ever United Wrestling Network World Women's Champion, and you're looking at her in the one-woman wrecking crew, the badass biker chick, and the inaugural United Wrestling Network World Women's Champion, Big Mama.
Big Mama so impressive thus far in winning the championship and never turning down a fight. Big Mama is a special sight to see. You're going to see in this match her strength, but her ability to be nimble with the size that she has. There's a reason why this woman, Big Mama, is the United Wrestling Network Women's World Champion.
And when you stand across from her, you might not be too lucky, but luck was on the side of Big Mama. She was one of two selected by the Lethal Lottery to be in that historic inaugural world title matchup, one in which she scored the victory and made history as the first champion. Title is on the line here, the very first title defense for Big Mama, as our own Will Matson will soon set the stage.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the United Wrestling Network Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Phoenix, Arizona, the center of attention, Brittnie Brooks.
Great reception for the challenger.
And her opponent, from Rydell High, she is the one-woman wrecking crew. Big enough to beat you up. She is your United Wrestling Network Women's Champion, Big Mama!
Love the reaction for the crowd for the inaugural champion. Listen to this place come unglued, because they know they're seeing a spectacle here. You know, in the world of pro wrestling, you often talk about big attractions, the likes of the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant, and the reaction he would get. And Big Mama getting an incredible reaction here at the Irvine Improv.
And ultimately, TK, she's going to go down in history as the first ever United Wrestling Network Women's World Champion, and Big Mama so far making the fans of Hollywood very proud.
Yeah, no one can ever take that distinction away from Big Mama, but Brittnie Brooks, does she have, in your estimation, what it takes to take the title away in this, the first title defense for Big Mama?
Well, normally I would say it'd be a difficult challenge for her on an evening like tonight, but we discussed it earlier. I mean, Alex Gracia just went one-on-one with Big Mama for that championship. She had as good of a look as you're gonna get at that title and at her opponent tonight, Brittnie Brooks' opponent tonight. So perhaps she has a leg up with the information that Gracia has given her.
Some stern words, and when you're in there with Big Mama, you're gonna take a physical and verbal beatdown. And the rear waist lock, as James Kincaid, my longtime partner, would say, that dog won't hunt. Because Big Mama just has so much size and stature, a lot of the stuff in your normal offensive playbook, it's not gonna work. Fireman's carry position here. Brittnie Brooks, so using her agility. See right there.
Wow.
Normally, there you go. Deep arm drag would have her opponent grounded. Not here.
Yeah, you make a great point that your playbook is dwindled by 60-70% of what you normally try to do to attack your opponent. But Brooks, smart there with a insecurity there, and now follows up with an elbow. Brooks.
Yeah, took the stairway up. It'll be a stairway to heaven if she can win the title. Now again, look at that. Look for the Bulldog. Normal size opponent could probably get her down with it. Not the United Wrestling Network World Women's Champion. You got to chop that big tree down. And that's what Brooks is trying to do here, Christian.
It's really the base for Big Mama, the strength in the legs, the quads. She's able to hold just Brittnie Brooks on her back. During a submission, she's not going down to the canvas. She's not looking for a rope.
Much like Hex tried to do with Maximilian, unsuccessfully so. Oh, and look at that. All the body weight goes down. Short flight, bad landing. We got to take a break. The champ in control.
Hello, everyone. This is David Marquez with the United Wrestling Network. And Ohio, are you ready? We're coming. The Lorraine Palace Theater on March 28th. Tickets are on sale right now. So everybody watching Rock and Sports Entertainment Network, we hope to see you there. Go to the website, check it out. You'll see stars from AEW and WWE ID and New Japan Pro Wrestling and all your favorite stars of Championship Wrestling. So don't forget to be there. Tickets on sale now. Ringside seats on the stage. Be there.
Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling. What a way to kick things off. The first ever title defense for the first ever United Wrestling Network World Women's Champion, Big Mama. And you can see the anguish on the face of the challenger, but she's rallying back to a vertical base.
Yeah, able to fight up with a couple right hands, but then just
my goodness,
eats an X Factor in the center of the ring. Big Mama might have knocked her out. This fight might be over, TK.
Mama said knock you out. Into the cover now, deep hook of the leg. Yeah, drove her down, and think of all that added body weight and velocity going down, straight down to the canvas. Right to the cranium, and now again, I think Big Mama, as tough as she is, I think she really relishes in just torturing opponents as well.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's a certain amount of showmanship in Big Mama. She knows where the money is. And she's equally entertaining as she is badass. This is the world champion, Big Mama.
Nowhere to go but down, and the Pink Dream, Alex Gracia, found herself in a nightmare when she was in there with Big Mama as well. And I just don't know that the likes of Brittnie Brooks or Alex Gracia, as we saw in previous weeks, is able to have an answer for the physicality of Big Mama. Look out here, full head of steam. Nowhere to go but down, and you do not want to be in a corner. Look out, look out! Oh my goodness. You often hear that called a hip attack in wrestling. That was like an 18-wheeler coming at you, barreling down.
I love the tenacity of Big Mama, even though she's the world champion and she can stay back on her heels and hope that Brittnie tries to come take it from her. No, she goes in there looking for a fight, punishing the challenger.
Still to come this week, Scorpio Sky Kenny King, #1 contender. But we got the #1 contender for the World Women's title, Brittnie Brooks, here doing everything she can to survive, let alone trying to win here. Look at this, crossbody gets caught.
Oh, Brittnie's caught. And this is a big problem for Brooks. Oh my goodness.
Big power slam. And again, that will just send a shudder through your spine.
You can see Alex Gracia emotional on the outside as she watches Brittnie Brooks take a beating, but Brooks somehow able to maneuver out of the way, somehow elusive and now fighting back.
Look for that big King Kong knee, a la Bruiser Brody, but King Kong fell off the Empire State Building there. But oh my gosh, incredible. Just so defiant is the champion. Just when you think you got a light at the end of the tunnel, it's just a freight train coming your way.
What's she thinking here? Oh, no one home there.
And that's what Brittnie's got to do. And what Gracia did, in fact, is make the champion make a mistake and do some of the work for you. You know, I don't think Brittnie could get her down on her own, making the champion do the heavy lifting there, so to speak.
Brooks looking for forearm after forearm, trying to punish the champion, trying to take her down. Brooks knows she could be just 3 seconds away from a world championship.
Wow, was that a spear by Brittnie Brooks? What a collision that was. And you can see the shock on the face of the champion. She is not used to getting taken off of her feet like that. And her body is not used to hitting the canvas like that, so she might be in trouble. And Brooks, the challenger, has got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Brittnie Brooks is doing exactly what she needs to do. She cut the bigger opponent down off her feet and now follows in with a nasty knee.
Calls that the Brittnie.
The Brittnie hits. And Big Mama looking worse for wear. Somehow able to power out of that corner.
Uh-oh. Look out, Mommy. The Rhino's getting too close to the car here. And the champ just running her down. You know that Brittnie takes a lot of opponents out. Christian, look out here. Big Mama Bomb coming. Big Mama Bomb. This is how she won the title. Count to 100. This thing's over.
Here is your winner, and still United Wrestling Network Women's Champion, Big Mama!
Successful title defense in incredibly dominant fashion, because we know how good Brittnie Brooks is. But how on earth are you going to stop this reign of absolute torture of Big Mama as champion?
Impressive performance by Brittnie Brooks. You got to give her flowers tonight. She hung in there and fought the champion and was unable to get the title tonight, but Brittnie Brooks showing everybody here exactly why she was in that position in the first place. And Gracia looking to congratulate the Pink Dream partner.
Yeah, she'll live to fight another day. A great effort. Both of these incredible. Oh my goodness, what in the world?
What the hell? Now what the hell is this?
I talked about it. You know, Pink Dream, Pink Nightmare. We heard in that promo when Brittnie said, when I win the title, and Gracia said, when we win the title. I think Gracia was hitching her wagon to Brooks to ride the gravy train all the way to the title, and when Brooks couldn't get it done, this is what we see. The sore loser here isn't Brittnie Brooks. She gave a great account of herself. It's Alex Gracia. What a disgusting display.
Gracia, as we go now to the replay,
first
you're going to see, the two women congratulating each other in a celebration of the performance of Brittnie Brooks, who came up short but looked good, and then now, oh my God.
Incredible.
Alex Gracia just turning her back.
Disgusting display.
And now beating down. Unbelievable.
And take nothing away from Brittnie Brooks, because look at the end of the match now, that Big Mama Bomb. I don't care who you are, you're not getting up from that. Brooks showed a lot of fight in the match, and now she's got a fight on her hands with Alex Gracia. We'll see you next week.